is your boy, the one and only Dr. IBZ. We are out there, this mother effer. You already know what to do, what it is.
Green Minds, motherfucker.
Let's go. Let's go. New intro.
Ring the alarm, I got a bomb.
New intro.
Ring the alarm, I got a bomb.
New intro.
Ring the alarm, I got a bomb.
New intro.
Ring the alarm, I got a bomb.
Let's go. How's everyone doing? And for those who like the classic, you know, we're gonna keep it live with that same kind of type of vibe. Hey, I forgot where my glasses were at, but this is the one and only Dr. IBZ, the IVP with Dr. IBZ, episode 209. In this, we just gon' keep on doing this. This is the remix, and we just keep on floating, man. And we just gon' do this because.
Ring the alarm, I got a bomb. Ring the alarm, I got a bomb.
Alright, guys. So, how's everyone doing? How's everyone's day going? Hopefully, people are just... This track right here, I made in high school with my boy AD. Shout out to AD. You already know what to do, what it is. We made this shit when we were 16. So, when we were 16, niggas was trying to be like the next G Unit, the next whatever, whoever inspired us. We were trying to be that. And we dropped a mixtape. It was on DatPiff, it was on SoundCloud, it was on all that type of shit. Didn't do the numbers we thought it would do, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, damn! But at least I have something archived that's at least... Some of the tracks are original music, so it's not gonna get copywritten, hopefully. Hopefully the nigga that produced this beat didn't like copyright the beat. I don't think he did. And even if he gets the copyright claimer and sees my name, he's gonna be like, oh, no problem. You know what I mean? So we're good to go. Now, for today, we just learned today, breaking news, we just learned that Jess Hilarious has become one of the new hosts of The Breakfast Club. Shout out to Jess Hilarious, shout out to her. But like, when we first heard rumors of her going to get it, and she didn't get it, right? Or Charlemagne was being interviewed, he was acting dumb, like, I don't know. That's up to them. And then you had her dissing DJ Envy and Sharon. Like, they try to make it like a little tit for... Like, they try to make it like, oh, they're beefing because she didn't get the job. And then, oh, she's hired now. Hey, yo, old niggas. If y'all are gonna troll, make it nice and authentic. Make it seem like she stormed out one day... Right? Because she's like, nah, if y'all niggas ain't gonna hire me, I ain't gonna come back. But she already got the gig. You know what I mean? Y'all could have done some type of better trolling than this. Y'all are better than this. You know what I'm saying? When Angela Yee left, y'all niggas tried to do some trolling about her leaving. And then now, freaking here's the thing, okay? When the whole Jess Hilarious thing was happening, with like her, when people were like, she was like, oh, when people were like, oh, she deserves the spot, when that type of shit was happening in the recent couple days, in my head, I was thinking like, I don't really think that this is in terms of an issue, this is not really an issue for her, because I feel like they're gonna hire her. One, she's one of Charlemagne's people. So if anything happens and she does anything stupid, it's going to fall on Charlemagne. So she knows that pressure's on her as well. For them not to hire her when she was the obvious choice, and obviously there's so many other people that came before her, but they chose her. Now, I could understand being a seasoned veteran and I was on that shit and I was killing it. I thought they should have Miss Pat. My personal opinion, they should have Miss Pat on The Breakfast Club because of the demographic of The Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious, I think they picked Jess Hilarious because she's younger and she can kind of bring in a younger demographic into it, right? However, the way the Breakfast Club works, in terms of like what I see, like when I watch, like when I listen to like the different co-hosts they used to have, Claudia Jordan, Miss Pat, and there's a few others, but like Claudia Jordan and Miss Pat stood out to me. And then also Jess Hilarious. So them three, what they should have done in my head, what I'm thinking, you could have gave, I don't know, Jess Hilarious the like 3 days, then you give Miss Pat a couple days, or you give Jess 2, Miss Pat 2 or 1 probably, because she's a comedian, touring comedian, so she could just do 1 episode and hop out, and then Claudia Jordan does 2. Like switch it up a little bit, because I get it. I get why people were like, yo man, she deserved it. However, in my head it's like, she does fit in, but she fits in more with Charlemagne than DJ Envy. You know what I'm saying? If you had Miss Pat is literally, I don't know. I wanted, low key, I just wanted Miss Pat to get that, but congratulations to Wes Hilarious. And I can understand how some of these seasoned veterans are like, yo, what the fuck, yo? How come she got it? And like, you can understand, right? She didn't just hop on the scene, but she's been doing her shit, working her ass off, and she got an opportunity and she took it. You can't get mad at someone for taking an opportunity that was presented to her. A lot of people might get mad because they feel like, no, she doesn't deserve it. She doesn't have radio experience as much as them, all that type of shit. However, the best move for Charlemagne is to put someone in place in that seat that is going to be pro Charlemagne when it comes down just to the bullshit. If any bullshit scandal happens, any type of news happens when someone's getting at Charlemagne, unless she can hit him with a comedic angle that's funny, and Charlemagne knows she's just being funny, then it works. You know what I mean? So I can understand that. And yo, DJ Envy, whatever happened to Caesar and all that shit? What's been going on, yo? I've been wondering. A nigga like me is trying to figure that shit out. Like, what's been happening with the case and all that? But whatever. We'll let that coincide with some other shit. Anyways, so we're gonna go to a different topic, okay? We got Chris Brown and Quavo. Imagine you're a rich nigga. You're not beefing, but you're not talking to the next rich nigga. Y'all pull up to the same venue, fashion show, and y'all sit next to each other, right? Well, they place you guys next to each other. Now, in my head, I thought Briss Breezy, Big Blood on Pyru was gonna fucking just pop in there and do some shit. Like he was just gonna snuff Quavo or something. But this is how I know Chris Brown has grown as a human being. He said, can't pick who you sit by. Fuck all that growth shit. Nigga not finna fumble my bag for little niggas. So, translation to all the white people that are listening, or to all the other people, all the other ethnicities that are listening. What he's saying is, they put us here, and I'm not gonna do anything to mess up my money for this guy that, first of all, I've been in the game longer than him. I'm way more talented than him. Yeah, he's a little nigga to me. Meaning he ain't worthy of my presence, but whatever, he got it. That is what happened. Just a quick translation. Now, shout out to Chris Brown for having growth, right? I grew up listening and watching Chris Brown. Pause, right? Chris Brown has went from, I'm this innocent nigga, but you know, low key, I'm getting girls, right? To, I'm this light skinned singing nigga, the next Michael Jackson, and then the Rihanna shit happened, right? Then after the Rihanna shit, I thought his career was over. Personally, I thought Chris Brown's career was over when that shit happened. But, nope. He came right back up. And then now he's in everyone's good graces. Now, when that Rihanna shit happened, there were a lot of girls that were like, well, what did she do? And never in my life have I ever seen that. Usually, when it's a dude doing something to a woman, it's what did he do? Or, you know what I mean? Like, what did he do? Like, why did he do that? Or, you know what I mean? It's like him. This is the first time in my entire life. I was like, what, 11, 12, maybe 13. I don't know when it happened. 13. I think I was like 13. I think I was in high school when it happened. Was I? Yeah. I think I was in like grade 9, grade 8 when it happened. It happens. I think was it like 08, 09 when that shit happened? Yeah. Anyways, it happens. And then people, like, all the girls are like, she probably did something. What? Like, yo, fam, it's almost like I was like, yo, guys, Rihanna got beat. And this is all you heard.
Oh, man.
I swear to God. Like, in my head, I was thinking, like, yo, this
is a sick Negro.
But, like, all the girls, they didn't care about that. So I was walking around looking at people like, yo, I was like, hey, yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Anyways.
Damn.
That's all I need to know about that. So we're going to get into a different topic. That was just a quick update on the little Chris Brown beef. I don't even know why I even spoke about that, but we don't even really have to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, this bus driver, and you know when you want to get the show on the road? You know when, like, something happens and you don't know what to do? And your flight or fight instincts pick up. You know when you're flight or fight? You know when people say flight or fight? There's certain situations where you'll fight or you'll flight, meaning you'll get the out of there, right? Not to, like, you'll get the out of there, right? So, this one school bus driver, he's involved in a collision in Welland earlier this week. He fled the scene while missing a wheel and with children still on board their vehicle, police say. There were still children on board.
Dude, what the fuck?
Police say that the collision happened in the area of Canal Bank Street and Ontario Road in Welland on Wednesday morning. The authorities say that fire service were required to help extricate the driver of the other vehicle involved, a 47-year-old woman. She was later transported to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Thank God she's alive. Whew. Getting hit. Yo, one of my worst fears is being in a car and a truck or a bus flies by and they're either drunk, they fell asleep at the wheel, or some bullshit's happening, their vehicle's malfunctioning. Nah, nigga, we ain't playing that. Nope. Anyways. So, hopefully that didn't do anything. Okay, yeah, we're still good. Still recording. All right, cool. So, police... Shortly after the collision, police say that they began to receive calls from the public reporting that a school bus was traveling northbound on 3 wheels. Police then located the bus on Prince Charles Drive near Thorold Road. According to police, the school bus had 4 children on it. All were assessed at the scene but did not require hospitalization. Thank Allah. Both vehicles were extensively damaged as a result and towed from the scene. The driver of the school bus has not been named by police. He's being identified as 77-year-old man from Fort Erie. He has been charged with careless driving in addition to failure to remain at the scene of a collision. This nigga, you have a 77-year-old bus driver. Do you listen to what I just... A 77-year-old bus driver. Y'all couldn't catch him? He couldn't have gotten that far. Unless he's like fucking Captain America, where he's like so many years, but he's still young. Like some type of shit like that. But there's no fucking way. Get the out of here. There is no way that y'all couldn't catch him? Anyways. I'm just goofing around anyways. Doesn't matter. But, so... Thank God there was only 4 children on there because there could have been more. Usually when I hear a school bus story, there's usually at least 10 plus in there. So thank God there's only 4 children in there. This guy disappeared. They can't find him. Where the fuck could he be? Where could a 77-year-old be hiding? Is what I'm trying to understand. Where could he be hiding? Anyways, in my head, I didn't know that. Yo, some people just, I don't know. People just don't care. Because in my head, I was thinking, if I'm 77 years old and I get into a car accident, I think I'm more likely to not go to jail over that shit. Now, unless I was drinking or I broke the law, like, you know, I drank, I did something, it's a DUI. But then where am I gonna run to? If people know that's my bus, if the bus is registered under my name, people know I make these routes. I have children in here. The fact that I have children in this bus, it means that people know that I am in possession of their children right now at this time. No matter how you want to spin it. So if you are going to flee the scene and people already know that that's your bus, what is the point of doing that? Now, did he have PTSD from the war? He got into a crash and then he just lost his shit, went into some types of schizophrenic paranoia, PTSD type shit, and just ran into a field and is never to be seen again. Who knows? But I'm just saying. I'm just saying politely. Okay. Now, do y'all remember the AI photos that dropped of Taylor Swift, right? Speaking of like people tracing shit back to you, you know what I mean? Like, yo, the way the internet's been working nowadays, people can just trace shit back to you. So, this one Twitter guy, and I know this guy off Twitter. I've met him before, maybe a couple times, a handful of times I've met him, right, in person. Funny, yo, he's fucking hilarious. He's fucking hilarious, right? He has a YouTube Twitter account where he's just like obsessed. So he's a black man, and the gimmick is that he loves white women. He loves elite milk, as he likes to say, right? So he loves white women, right? And the way he does it is, if he sees like, it could be like a white woman that's like, she doesn't even look that amazing. She's just, maybe her body's just nice, right? He'll be like, yo, 10 out of 10. Just to piss off. He's just trolling the black women. So he does this to piss off the black women. And they're like, and then it gives him so much engagement, right? So his Twitter account's popping. This nigga decided, I don't even know if it's allegedly, but the Swifties, well, yeah, this is going to give you a hint. Remember those AI photos of Taylor Swift that went online of her like damn near naked or whatever? And she's posing with all the fans and shit. How come that they traced it back to this nigga? And I was like, wait, hold on. They traced it to this nigga? The FBI's on him? I think once you can no longer search Taylor Swift on Twitter. You have to like switch the words around to get Taylor Swift on Twitter. You can no longer search her up on Twitter because of those AI photos that came out. Because Taylor Swift has a family image. Children go to see Taylor Swift. Parents take their children to the Taylor Swift concert, not even listening to a Taylor Swift song. That's how much impact she has. So for someone to have viral photos of her, AI photos of her, what do you think her camp, her team is going to do? They're going to get rid of those photos ASAP Rocky. One time. Get rid of them. We don't need that. Yo, she probably looked at her phone and she was just like... So I personally, I can agree with why she did what she did. In terms of, yo, these niggas is nasty. What are they doing? Why do you think it's okay to do this? I personally don't agree with it. Personally, right? I don't agree with ruining someone's image. I don't agree with that. However, from a comedic aspect, from a sense of humor aspect, it's hilarious when you know the person, not know the person, but you've met the person or you follow the person for a long time. I've known this nigga, I've had this nigga on Twitter for at least 10 years. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's hilarious every time he tweets. To have this nigga in a scandal that's now like worldwide now, basically, is the most hilarious fucking shit I can ever imagine in my entire fucking life. It is so jokes that I'm just sitting here like, yo, what's gonna happen next? And he's tweeting like, yo, they're gonna get me, da da da. Like, and he's still tweeting. He had to make his account private just so the Swifties can fuck off. And his DMs are going crazy. They're on fire. He's saying it. So it's very funny because, and they tried to dox him, but they couldn't dox him because he put like a fake location. So he put a fake location. They tried to dox him, and then they doxed the fake location. Ayo, the one fans that I do not want to piss off are the Taylor Swift fans. And also the Nicki motherfucking Minaj fans. I don't know what happened. I've been working for like 5 days straight, so I didn't really been taking into like, obviously if I see a topic, I'm gonna write it down. I'm still podcasting, obviously, right? So I'm still taking in these topics. But I'll go online, I see Queen of, hold on, let me do this sound effect. Queen of, right? So I see that. I go, what does that mean? It rhymes with great. I'm like, okay. I look at it. It's like Megan Thee Stallion fans getting at Nicki Minaj, right? Then I see Nicki Minaj fans deflecting on Megan Thee Stallion fans. And then I see Megan's Law. So Megan dropped a song, I think called Hiss or whatever. And then one of the words is Megan's Law, whatever. One of the like the punchlines out of there is Megan's Law and whatever the case may be. So I'm pretty sure we have some of the, what's the word called? We have some of the lyrics, okay? So Megan's Law lyrics. Is it called Megan's Law or is it called Hiss? Hiss, yeah. Hiss. So Meg Thee Stallion, she goes, I just want to kick the, okay, we're not gonna do this shit. I feel like Mariah Carey, right? I got these niggas so obsessed. My pussy so famous, might get managed by Kris Jenner next. He can't move on, can't let her. Okay, well, where's with the all you bitches is weak on the Bible? Okay, why you on the Bible? Yeah, that's so weird. Like, you don't see people like. I'm happy a lot of Muslims don't go like, yo, on astaghfirullah, being like, yo, on Muhammad or on the Quran, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. I'm so happy I don't be hearing that shit. You niggas need to stop being blasphemous with religion, okay? That's all I'm saying. Anyways. Say he fucked Megan, now he the topic. These hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's Law. I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all want me to start. Bitch, you a pussy, never finna check me every chance you get, but your weak ass won't address me. Bitch swear they G, but the G must stand for goofy, G must stand for goofy. What? So that's what she said. I'm Teflon Don in the courtroom. All these rap niggas so frauds. Xanax be they hard as bars. The niggas hate on BBLs. We walking around with the same scars. Real curvy, no etch. And niggas fight to get in my section. She's basically dissing Nicki Minaj. But like, do Megan... Bottom line is I'm still rich, do Megan bad, and I'm still good. Really, nigga? Like Megan good? Man, fuck off out of here with that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, that's it, right? Every one of Megan Thee Stallion's fans is like, oh my god, she went off, this shit. Nigga, this song is, this is trash. Perfect marketing, perfect timing, but it's trash. Now you have Nicki Minaj with Bigfoot. Now, Nicki Minaj had a 1-2 bar in there, right? But she goes, your flow's such a bore. Drinking a bottle of Henny through a straw. Bitch, you better stop that dialogue. For I hit Carl and buy your catalog. This little begging whore talking about Megan Lock. For a free beat, you can hit Megan Raw. You a ghostwriter party in Megan Jaw. Shots thrown, but I still ain't let Megan score. Bad bitch, she like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot. You still ain't top Red Ruby. Trying to steal the sauce. I said, get out of my cookbook. But I'm a sweet pie. P-R-T-T-Y. But I'm P-E-T-T-Y. Fucking your best friend, man, it's crazy. You the type, though. You was lying to the queen when you went. Lying to the king, Gail, the 30-year-old T. You so still. Kylie kicked you out and made you stumble out the car. Bob's, I need a good alcoholic bar. What? Fuck, you get shot with no scar. This little piggy toxic, somebody adopted. Yeah, it's sort of like French. They got you all them Grammys, but your flow's still a no. Future made you pay. She wanna party with the baby while rubbing on Tory toupee. That's funny. I guess she needed money bags for them Trey songs. She G-Eazy Carl made her crawl for it. Carl made her crawl for it. Yo, why the fuck they poked the monster? So, let's put it like this. Which song is better? And I even listened to both of them. I just heard the cadence and the flow, and I just didn't listen to it because wasn't really. If you guys are going to make diss songs, make sure the beat is a slower tempo. Yeah, slower, so people can hear the lyrics that you guys are saying, and it has more impact. Every diss song you hear, right, it has a certain cadence and a certain flow where even if the tempo's up, the person is not rapping too fast on the beat. Like, hit 'em up, right? First off, fuck your fam in the click, right? And then you got where is it? Back to back, back to back. Like, have something that makes it epic. Like, I'm dissing you, motherfucker. Like, you guys just took a beat, a throwaway beat, and then just rapped on it, and then dissed the person, knowing, because people like to say, beef don't sell. Beef sells, my nigga. People are talking about this shit. People are listening to this shit. So, all I'm saying is, both the songs, in terms of, like, music-wise, well, it's whatever to me, right? Who had the better bars? I feel like Nicki Minaj had the better bars because her bars were more direct, because she's more seasoned as an MC. So her bars were more direct at Megan. Megan had a 1-2 that would hit, that she had subliminal bars, but they were aimed at Nicki. One of Megan's, she's very good at doing this actually, is setting up traps. She'll say some shit about someone and everyone knows it's about this person, and then that person, her fan base is also just as toxic. That's why I muted her name and shit, because her toxic is mad toxic, bro. Her fan base is mad toxic, is just as well. Like, any toxic fan bases, I have muted them. Trust me. So they are attacking. So they're attacking. When she did the party diss, and I think she has this theme with snakes, right? Oh, they're snaking me, right? So the party disc comes out, and she's not saying anything about party. She's like, I didn't say anything about you. Why do you think it was about you? Then you have the Nicki Minaj shit. She's not really saying Nicki's name, but everyone knows she's talking about Nicki. And then Nicki replies, party replies. So she's very good at setting up a trap and making people go, oh, no, I have to reply. She's very fucking good at that. And I commend Meg Thee Stallion for that. However, you're dealing with a different beast. You're dealing with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is one of those artists that I feel like you should not really be playing with her. There's nothing to be played with when it comes down to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is one of those artists that I feel as if, like, first off, she can rap. Nicki can rap. So when I keep hearing these weird ass theories about oh, she's washed, and I'm like, Nicki can rap. The thing about Nicki is that this song, she should have waited a bit, just a little bit. I felt like if she just waited a little bit, right? Let me fix the camera. If she just waited a little bit, right? And the amount of time that she waited, it would have been enough for her to pick a proper beat, to rewrite some of those bars, to get even more information on Meg Thee Stallion that you can go in on. Obviously, you're going to go in on the Tory shit. Obviously, you're going to go in on like how she's she's tall, she's big, whatever the case may be. Obviously, you're going to get at her about her physical, like that type of shit. You could have got way more information. You could have name dropped way more shit. You could have got way more disrespectful. Now, what I think is this is not done. Meaning that Meg is going to have to reply to that shit, and she might not even reply. But she's going to have a couple bars in the next couple tracks that's going to be aimed at Nicki. Nicki's going to also do the same thing. This shit is not over, is all I'm saying. And speaking of beef, we got a lot of beef, man. Today's like, we got a lot of beef today, actually. Now that I think of it, like, we got the fake beef with the Breakfast Club, and they're supposed to be serving breakfast, and these niggas is giving us fake beef, nigga. And then you have, so we got two types of beef, okay? We got work beef, and we're gonna go into some more music beef first. Music beef, and then the work beef, okay, guys? And then we're gonna do it. Oh yeah, by the way, how's everyone doing? I forgot to ask. How's everybody doing? How's your week going? Hopefully everyone's having a good time, an amazing time. Okay? So Eminem is dissing Benzino again. Because I think Benzino said something about Eminem. So Eminem, right? It's called Doomsday. Eminem's dissing this nigga again, right? So he goes, verse like I had personal vendetta, till I need a walker like Herschel, I'm better than all you fucking little twerps put together. But I'm not trying to be controversial. I'd rather talk about shit with a purpose that matters. Like, let's just see this. Now I got a riddle. One condition, you must laugh. What is the opposite of Benzino? A giraffe. Go at his neck. How the fuck is that? How can I go at something he doesn't have? Arms so short, he doesn't even touch his hands. When they are above his head doing jumping jacks. Sorry, I don't mean to upset you. When I talk about all that debt you in, I hear you been creeping on the low in them cheap hotels that they catch you in. Jesus Christ, dog, when you sent 210, never guess you meant at the Red Roof Inn, in a room with one single bed, two men. Shady, man, you can. Yes, you can. Well, I guess then I regret to inform you. Hate to spoil the day, but this doesn't bring me no joy to say. Guess that coil array feeds in the toilet, eh? Damage due to flows, collateral. I suppose gat pointed like mine in Sandra Bullock's nose. Yeah, them bullet holes have you full of those. You'll catch a stray like animal control, plan a funeral. I'm gonna probably have a plan, and the neurological exam once again is off to the padded room I go. Damn. Because I strangled you with the mic cord, because my fucking mic's morbid. I'm on my Pegasus, my high horse, and I'm fly. Bitch, I soar. He just went it. Right? So, I forgot what happened, right? He went in on on Benzino. Now, if you guys don't know, Benzino, I thought Eminem put a nail to this coffin because he had a song called what's the song called? He had a song called Nail in the Coffin. There we go. He had a song called Nail in the Coffin. And in that song, he's getting at Benzino. I even claim to be no Ray Benzino, a 50-year-old fake Pacino. You know what I mean? Like, he went in on this nigga. Never heard from Benzino ever again after that song, basically. He's going back in on him. I think because Coil Ray is doing a feature with Eminem or did a feature with Eminem. One of the two. My thing is, Benzino, and I keep talking about this nigga sometimes. Benzino, my nigga. Your daughter is an artist. Let her do her thing. If she can get a fucking verse from Eminem, shut the fuck up and stop fucking up her bag. That one song can fucking put her on, like, not put her on, but like can have her like make a shit ton of money for a long fucking time. If she knows how to correctly do this shit. What are you doing? Why are you stopping her bag? That's one. Two, you knew the beef with Eminem and shit like that. That kind of ruined your whole fucking career. Three, your daughter is an artist. She has her own like flow, her own way of moving. Why the fuck do you think it's okay to keep getting at the people that she's working with? Stop getting at the people that she's working with and get at her. You're never getting at her publicly. You're getting at the people that she's working with publicly. Get at her, my nigga. Your daughter's out here getting stripper pole lessons, my nigga. And then you're trying to be like, Busta Rhymes, why are you there with my daughter? Like, nigga, come on, bro. Why aren't you saying anything about that? I don't see you saying nothing about that. Oh, she's young. That's your excuse about that shit. But when another person that is working with her and trying to, make music with her, work with her, break bread, make bags, whatever the case may be, you have something to say. You're jealous, my nigga. You wish you could have a feature with Busta Rhymes, my nigga. You're jealous that your daughter is getting all these features, all this clout, and you're jealous. Whenever she says something in an interview, shut the fuck up. Why do you feel like because she says something in an interview, you got to be like, nah, man, it was never like that. Nah, man. If anything, what you do is you go to a platform and you explain, and if anything, you call your daughter. You go, I'm going to explain my shit. You can keep doing what you're doing, but I'm going to go on this platform. Or clearly you guys don't talk or don't communicate. So that's what pisses me off about that whole Benzino shit is the fact that, let your daughter do her thing, man. She's doing it. She has a better career than you've ever fucking had. And you need to be proud of that shit. From what I know is parents want their fucking offspring to be better than them. And if they're in the same career, you want your offspring to be better than you. You want to put them in a position where they're better than you than what you could have done. What are you talking about? Like, nigga, I'm broadcasting and shit. But if I get into a position after all this podcasting and broadcasting and shit, if I get into a position somewhere and let's say my child wants to do it, you don't think I'm going to put him in position where he can volunteer, then put him in position, whatever the case may be, where he can at least become something in this type of vibe, in this type of career path or whatever the case may be? Why am I not going to be, even if I'm not talking to my son, I'll still try to hook him up. That's called family, blood. You don't get that for some reason. I have so many arguments with so many people that I love. But at the end of the day, those are people that I love. I have so many issues or back and forths and that, whatever. But at the end of the day, these are people that I care about. These are people that I love. I would never, ever, even if we were to like depart, and if I could hit them with an assist, I would give them an assist from all the way over here. End of the day, if I see them doing their thing and they're okay, you know what? Throw the assist. That in the case may be, you know what I'm saying? If they're doing some dumb shit and they're going through it, I'm not gonna publicly shit on them. You know what I mean? Like and these aren't like these could be people that are like, these are like my I call them extended family, my niggas type shit, close circle. So what are we doing here? So imagine blood, bro. Everyone has siblings. How many times have you said, fuck this motherfucker? Fuck my brother, fuck my sister, whatever the case may be. You're like, fuck this nigga, bro. So many effing times, so many of us been doing that. Fuck this nigga. And then a month later, something happens and then the nigga needs your help or you need your fucking siblings' help, and then it's like, all right, man, we'll just squash it, and then, or we'll just squash it, keep it moving, or we'll talk about it later. How many times do we do that? So please, I would like people to fully understand one thing and one thing only. Okay? Life is too short for that bullshit. Benzino, stop getting mad at people working with your daughter. Instead, try to work with your daughter. Ayo, talk to her, my nigga. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It seems like she still wants to have a relationship with you, and she is winning. Why the fuck wouldn't you? Oh, nah, man. Like, and this, the pride shit. Yo, pride is a killer to every man. Having pride. I'm telling you, a lot of men have died because of pride. There's a reason why pride is considered to be sinful, haram. It's considered, you're not supposed to have pride. Have confidence. Be strong. Be like all that. But pride is not good, because having pride, for instance, let's say you have pride in yourself. Like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm an alpha male, I'm that, right? You have pride in that, right? If someone comes up to you that you feel like is lesser than you, but there still could be a threat to you, you're gonna look at it like, nigga, what? And try to do something, and then you never know. That person could have something that could be the game changer, right? The silencer, the equalizer. You understand what I'm saying? So be careful with that type of shit. How many people do you think have gotten robbed, and it's by a little nigga with a gun, and you look at the nigga like, get the fuck out of here, and you grab the gun, or the person grabs the gun, and then a shot goes out. You still fuck the nigga up, but then you look down, boom, you got shot. There's cases like that. I think Akon's manager, I'm sorry, I don't even want to talk out of turn, but there was a manager, a hip hop manager, where some nigga pulled up with a gun. The nigga's like, get the fuck out of here, grab the gun and everything. But by the time he grabbed the gun and everything, a shot already came out. But at that time, he didn't feel it because adrenaline's rushing and everything. And then he looks down, he's bleeding. He didn't make it to the hospital, he passed away. Or he made it to the hospital, but he ended up passing away. That is what I'm saying. That's the equalizer. That's when you never know what could happen, right? So, Benzino, please. This is your daughter, my nigga. Leave your daughter alone. Let your daughter do her thing at the end of the day. So, we got work beef. Okay? And also, like, by the way, before I even leave this topic, shout out to Coyle Ray, man. Shout out to her. She's making men thirsty off of just being slim. You know what I'm saying? She's making all these niggas thirsty. All these niggas like, oh man, yo, Coyle Ray is twerking that shit. Like, people are like she's, you know what I mean? Like, I think, I don't know if she's a household name now, but when she sampled that Mariah Carey song, boom, she's on an Uber ad now. Like, she's doing her thing. I think she's a household name now. I'm not sure. I don't know what the requirements it is to be a household name, but Coyle Ray is known out here. And if I were to show my mom a picture of Coyle Ray, I'm pretty sure she'd be like, yeah, I've seen her before. So, shout out to her. Because when I learned that she was Benzino's daughter, I was like, man, fuck her career. Because I'm an Eminem fan. So I was like, man, fuck her career, bro. I'm an Eminem fan. But then when I realized, yo, she's doing it, and she's like, I don't need that. I don't need my father, his influence, or whatever the case may be. I'm not using that. I'm trying to come up myself. Man, you got to commend that, bro. You got to commend that shit. And she has respect in the industry. A lot of older motherfuckers are like co-signing her, like, nah, Coyle Ray, she's the one, she's cool, da-da-da, because she's respectful. And everything she does on the internet, yeah, that's her doing her thing, expressing herself, you know what I mean? You can't judge that. So, shout out to her. Shout out to Coyle Ray. Benzino, leave your daughter alone, man. Anyways. Like, she's grown, man. Let her do her thing, man. And she's winning. Like, why don't you, like, support that? Own that. It's your blood. Anyway, so now we got work beef.
in for an 8 a.m. meeting, my Gen Z new hire said, ugh, sorry, I can't make it. I have a workout class. Should this be allowed?
My visceral reaction was, are you fucking kidding me?
No, fully, like, angered, typing this out. I was like, please.
Like, my hand's shaking and it's not from the caffeine.
You just started this job. I don't give a flying shit about your workout class. Also, an 8 a.m. workout class is too late. Workout at 6, maybe 7.
Hi, yeah, Natalie. So, we can talk about this more later, but I'm gonna address this now. It was made very clear during the interview process that the working hours for this position is between 9 to 5 p.m. Eastern time, and I am on Eastern time. I made that very clear with HR because I have commitments outside of work. I go to the gym, I work out because I care about my health. Sure, I can make a sacrifice to go to an 8 a.m. meeting had I known at least a week before that I needed to go at 8 a.m., not a day before.
When asked to come in for an 8 a.m. meeting,
Also, my workout class starts at 7:30, not at 8, but I didn't know that I needed to tell you that. Okay, let's just say I skipped the gym. 2 things. When can I expect you to reimburse me for my class? And 2, are you going to be paying me from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., or at the very least, let me leave at 4 p.m.? Natalie, if your answer to both of those are no, then there's no discussion needed. I will see you at 9 o'clock today. Also, I sent an email to HR about this and sent them the link to that TikTok video. So, just to make things clear. Also, my workout class.
So, there's a few parts about this type of shit. First of all, when you tell me to come to a meeting, any time that I've ever been told to come to a staff meeting, and there's a reason why we don't have a lot of staff meetings. We have staff meetings at work. When everyone's working, okay, most of the people are working this day, we'll have a staff meeting, and then the nigga will send out an email. Because the reason why is because no one wants to pay you for a staff meal. Yo, guys, show up an hour early. We're going to have a meeting. Not staff meal, staff meeting. No one wants to pay for the staff meeting. So it's like, you got to pay every fucking worker for an hour to listen. No one's working just to listen to some shit that you could probably tell them as the shift goes, right? This nigga says, yo, I work out. I have a workout program. It's a program that I pay for, right? I know I don't work till 9 o'clock. If you niggas want me to come in at 8, first off, are you guys going to pay me for it? Second off, can I leave at 4? Because y'all just paying me 9 to 5. Y'all ain't going to pay me the extra hour. If y'all ain't going to pay me the extra hour, then I'm going to leave at 4. Third off, if you're going to talk about work and talking about like you're going to talk about like people not coming into work and like the excuses that they use, do not use your current job as a reference point. Or if you're going to use your current job as a reference point, there's certain details that you need to take out and put in so it doesn't sound like you're talking about that individual. The individual can be like, that sounds familiar, but okay, they're not specifically talking about me. They switched up the story a little bit for the podcast, and I can respect that because they're switching it up a bit. That's what I do. The fuck? Like, you switch up the story a bit. If you work there, you've been working there, or you're gonna go back there, whatever the case may be, nigga, switch up the story. What the fuck are you doing? That's another thing that a lot of content creators like to do is like, they like to, like this whole content over everything phase where everyone's like, yo, I'm gonna make sure that I say this content and I'm disrespectful with this not disrespectful, but I'm gonna say something that the next person is going to hear. And if that person hears it, so be it. But then what are you doing? He has every right to go to HR to get you guys in trouble for the bullshit that you guys are spewing, trying to say that this nigga's not, oh, he's on the workout. And that. Like, come on. We're being egregious out here. So, we got a few more other topics. Okay? And then we are almost done. Okay? So, we got the work beef. All right. So, Saudi Arabia is lifting its alcohol ban after 72 years. Astaghfirullah. Now, me personally, I have no vendetta against Saudi Arabia. Nothing to say about this. But the only thing that I'm going to say is times are changing. Times are getting very interesting because alcohol is haram in Islam. And the Saudis, like it's Islam based. It's a Islamic state. I think lifting the alcohol ban is to lift it for, I think, maybe tourism purposes, right? So if tourists pull up, hotels, because I think they've been having alcohol there in certain places like hotels, resorts. I think they, who knows? Maybe they did. I don't know. Or maybe people started finding little ways, like low key, maybe like, I don't know, maybe the alcohol culture in Saudi Arabia was slowly starting to bubble up to the point where you can't arrest everybody for drinking now. So then maybe they're lifting the ban, right? 72 years, my nigga. So, the plan details were shared on Wednesday with a circular document emphasizing leaders' careful oversight in the alcohol-free Gulf region. In the diplomatic corridor, the store, exclusive to non-Muslim diplomats, won't impact most of Saudi Arabia's 32 million residents. Enforced purchasing quotas and restricted access via registered application, with customers required to keep phones in a special mobile pouch while shopping for alcohol. So they're gonna make this shit like the stand-up comedian shit. Like, nigga, if you gonna come in here, put your phone in the pouch, you can't take no pictures. So basically, they're not promoting alcohol, is what they're trying to say. They're not promoting alcohol, and they're making you jump through barriers just to get the alcohol, basically, is what they're doing. It's kind of like how the weed first started here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be this age, you have to do this, you can't sell this much weed. So they're probably doing that. Now, for me as a Muslim, it's kind of like, it's a little bit like, and I'm drinking, like, you know what I mean? I drink too. It's not good. As a Muslim, it's not good. However, it could prevent a lot of people from going to jail, getting in trouble. So maybe, like, I support that. I support that. Yeah, like, this is just different times, bro. I never thought in my entire life that Saudi Arabia would lift its ban on alcohol. Never. Never in my life. So now, guys, we're going to go into a next topic, okay? Because come on, like, there's nothing else to say about this. These are countries where, like, these guys are strict as hell, and then you're telling me all of a sudden, yo, we're gonna lift the ban on alcohol, and then probably other Arab countries in that region are gonna lift the ban too. So I don't know. Who knows? Honestly, what is there to say? Because lifting the ban on alcohol could create a lot of alcoholism. And alcoholism is not something that I feel like is something that, and especially a nigga that drinks. If a country already isn't, like, drinking is already taboo in that country, lifting the ban on it will just create degeneracy. It'll just create, and here's the thing. Saudi Arabia, these guys are very, like, uptight and very strict with their shit. So maybe they can create policies and shit around that where maybe, like, alcoholism won't overrun the country. But lifting the ban is gonna be like, it's kind of gonna create that degeneracy. There's gonna be people that are gonna be like, oh, what, we can drink now? Psh, I'm gonna drink every day. Now I don't have to hide it. Now I can go out drunk and be drunk in public. Like, that type of shit is what's gonna create. When I learned that I can smoke weed in public, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm smoking weed. I don't give a shit. But the only time I care is when I see a kid around, or a pregnant lady, or an old person that has, like, the tubes in their nose. That's when I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna blow smoke anywhere over here. But you get what I'm saying. Anyways, mother finds out her son's bride is her long-lost daughter on their wedding day after spotting a birthmark on her hand, but marriage goes ahead because the groom had been adopted. When I seen this, I'm like, this has to be fake. So it is fake. It is fake. And also, just like this one right here. See this? Oh, let's see if you could focus. Right here. All right. Cops beat Chinese man after asking for his name. I've lost all faith in our police, says fuck you. His name is fuck you. Oh my God. Anyways, so before I get to the last topic, we're going to talk about the cost of living in Canada a little bit. No, the cost of living in 1938. So we're going to compare cost of living in 1938. So in 1938, a new house was $3,900. Average income, $1,731 per year. So you can definitely afford that house. New car, $860. Average rent, $27 a month. Tuition to Harvard, $420. Movie ticket, 25 cents. Gasoline, 10 cents. This right here is 1938. We're in 2024. This is not even 100 years ago. Sugar, 59 for 10 pounds. Vitamin D milk, 50 per, I don't even know what that is. Bacon, 32 per pound. Eggs, 18 per dozen. Then I seen a flyer of 2020 compared to 2024. Yo, something happened during the pandemic where these motherfuckers thought that, oh wait, no matter what price we put this shit at, these niggas is buying it. And also the pandemic created short supply. People were buying all this shit and buying it so fast to the point that the supply couldn't keep up. Then when the supply couldn't keep up, they're like, okay, we're going to have to upcharge this shit because in order for us to get it, we have to figure out a way to get it. So we have to upcharge it. So now when they upcharge it, people are still buying it. Now since shit calmed down, now people are looking at the prices. Now people are waking up and people are like, wait, hold up. They're like, hold up. What? Nah, what the fuck are we doing here? We're paying $7 for one bag of chips when it used to be 2 for $5. Same size. You know the big ass chip bags? The 180 or the 200 or whatever? Them bags. Now you're telling me that get the fuck out of here, bro. You're telling me it used to be 2 for $5. Now it's $7. Now it's like $4.99 for one, $6 for one, dog. You have to go to Dollarama and get one that's slightly smaller. That way you can spend like maybe $3. Dollar store or whatever. My nigga, you have to get used to eating the cheap shit nowadays in this type of era, man. It's crazy. So if the cost of living has went up that quick from 1938 to 2024, then from 2020 to 2024, that shit went up like that. Hopefully, inshallah, shit just stays the way it is. And then it just goes down, and then it can go back up when it goes down. You know what I mean? But for now, like, let's chill. Anyways. So, we have one of our last topics. Before I get into the Vince McMahon news, bruh. Vince McMahon is a nasty nigga. But, like, before I get into that. This one girl traveled from Germany to Detroit to watch Killian Hayes. The nigga dropped 2-1-1. I'm sorry, man. She just liked you for your looks, my nigga. Because clearly you're not a baller. If you drop 2-1-1, and she came here to see you. And you're not gonna fucking drop a lot of points, bro. You have a one fan like that came all the way from Germany to come see you, and you're playing like garbage this one day, bro. Come on, man. I'd be so cheesed, bro, if I was that kid. I paid all this money to come see my favorite player just for him to drop whatever type of points. I've seen my favorite player, Dwayne Wade, play. Nigga drop some buckets. Like, come on, man. And they're showing her in the Jumbotron, dog. Anyways, speaking of sports, we're going to get into this last nasty news, bro. Nasty news. we are going to read the Vince McMahon text to end this shit off, because this nigga is a nasty nigga. He's the patient of the week. He's the nasty nigga of the week. He's the wasted of the week. He is disgusting because he wanted to get swallowed. You ever heard that? That T.G. Jakes doing get swallowed? He gets swallowed. This nigga is disgusting. And never in my entire life, I knew Vince McMahon was a fucked up nigga when this guy went up to John Cena and was like, "What's up, my nigga?" or whatever that shit. "What's up, nigga?" When he says that shit, I was like, whatever. So the following threesome, May 11th, 2020. So this is recent, my nigga. This is not even like, oh, the nigga, oh, they brought up some shit from the past. Oh, they trying to Me Too him. No, nigga. This is 2020, my nigga. Pandemic style. Yeah. Following the threesome on May 11, 2020, McMahon sent an explicit message to Miss Grant that further detailed his fantasies of seeing her engage in sexual relations. "I love it. That's you, Janelle. You just can't get enough, can you? In the future, it's going to be so bad that you'll demand to be fucked twice a day and not just with blank in a three-way. Why not let others see that beautiful, voluptuous body and watch you shake uncontrollably while you come? When you come, they'll go out their minds." Sorry, apologize for that. Then I'll find more friends and we'll tie you up so you're helpless. I'll direct them to have their way they want. Trigger warning, by the way, guys. And I don't mean to make jokes about this, but this guy is nasty if you just read this shit. "We can make you scream the loudest. Maybe I'll just line them up and have them squirt in your mouth, your pussy all over your tits and ass at the same time. You'll be covered in cum." Nigga, bro, how are you that? Yo, dog, nah.
This is a sick Negro.
Nah. Nope, I'm playing it. Yeah, I have to.
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean?
Maybe I'll just have, okay, your pussy, your tits, your mouth, and all at the same time you'll be covered. Oh my God, right? There's more. Read your last picture. You need your panties ripped off and 3 big black dicks in all 3 holes at the same time. Way up your pussy and way up your ass as far as they will go, and go even farther. And the thickest cock goes down your throat so it makes you gag and convulse as those big black cocks pound away. Oh my, hey yo, my nigga, what are we doing? From the start, and it's make you come nonstop, just one continuous constant orgasm just before you pass. He thought this shit was hot. He thought he was spitting. My nigga, he keeps going. "I just passed my phone around to a bunch of guys on the tech crew. They were screaming, 'Oh my God, she's fucking beautiful. Look at that ass. I'd like to get that.' I paused to count out loud. How many guys were there? 12. I then said, 'Okay, there's 12 of you and she would love to fuck each and every one of you at the same time.' The guys cheered, but she will only do it if she takes 3 at the time. That brought a huge reaction. She wants one deep in the ass, one down her throat, and one in her pussy. And you can pound her and keep pounding until you pop her load. Your load. She may scream and try to say no, although it would be difficult to say anything with a cock down your throat." They laughed, and then I then said, "Listen, no. Matter what, they just pound away till." Wow. Baby, these guys were just having a blast with me. Some of them didn't believe me, so I said, "You were the greatest fucker in the world, no matter how much." This is an ex-employee at WWE that he had there, that he was just fucking the shit out of, bringing her to her. So he was bringing her to his condo and everything, right? So, "Exactly, baby, you're not the only one to call me this afternoon begging to eat you and fuck you with this nice and hard dick." She's like, "Give me another week, baby, and I'll be ready. I'm not feeling like myself. It's not great, but I'm getting better. Tell him soon." And this nigga's like, I already told him, baby. By the way, Johnny wants Tuesdays, but not this coming one, but the occasional Saturday. But maybe I can shift it to Thursday nights. Johnny would like all the above. Like, nigga, are you that disgusting? Maybe he wants 2 other guys to join you with him. Holy shit, you've told him you would do anything with him, so he would surprise you. Bro. And then he's like, those complaints will keep on coming, man. Just wait and see. I totally understand and being scared of communication footage. Johnny gets drunk and sloppy and could easily make a mistake that could cost him his job in years too. Verbal communication, the way to go. That said, have you and Johnny talked about breakfast tomorrow? Like, bro, here's what you said after I told him that part of your deal was fucking you. LOL, that's your turf. She'll be ruined after me. Leave your... Like, this nigga Vince, you are disgusting. You are disgusting, Vince. You are like literally. So he ended up paying her out and everything. He was supposed to give her 3 M's. If she got the 3 mil, she would have kept quiet. None of this would have came out. Everybody would have been calm. Linda McMahon, his wife, knew about this affair, and she had to stay calm and stay quiet about it. She couldn't really say anything. She had to shut the fuck up about it. But she's like, you better drop this shit or else it's over. And the condo's gone. Vince McMahon went up to her. Is like, yo, man, the condo's gone. We can't do this anymore. You know what this nigga did right there? Was like, you know what? Suck my dick one more time. What are you talking about?
You some freaky ass nigga.
And try to force her to do it. And she wasn't having it because now it's over now. She wasn't having it. And then he's like, all right, whatever, get the fuck out of here type shit. And then wires her $1 million. Ends up not paying her the rest of the money they agreed on. Then, made her sign an NDA. But the fact that she didn't get paid for it, he thought $1 million was enough. Nigga, it's 2024. $1 million is not enough. You should have gave her the 3 M's. And then that's it. Legally, should have made it legally binding where you can't talk about this anymore. And if you do, then whatever the case may be. But nigga, come on, what are you doing? Vince McMahon, you fucked up, and you're a filthy, disgusting human being for that shit. And I will never, ever in my entire life, I never rated Vince McMahon, even his little shitty ass son. I never rated them niggas. But now it's like, bruh, your son was shit at wrestling is what I'm talking about. Not shitty like that, but I don't know what he did anyways. I don't know these niggas. Vince McMahon, you're a piece of shit, and that's what we're gonna end on it. Vince McMahon, you're done. You're done. So since then, he's gone, all his roles from WWE and TKO, gone. So Vince McMahon can eat a dick at the end of the day, man. You're a fucking idiot. You can't, how are you that nasty? How can you be that fucking nasty, bro? And you're texting it, knowing how hard it is out in these streets, bro. You nasty motherfucking nigga, bro. What are you doing? How nasty are you? Anyways, that was episode 209. Y'all stay safe, stay tuned, stay blessed. Hopefully everyone's doing better, doing great. We're off of this. We're done, man. Yo, peace out, man. Y'all have a good one, man. I'm done. Yeah, I murked this spot today. Y'all can suck a dick hole.